Hi guys, so I have been asked to do a highlight and contour kind of video. I've already done my eyes. As you can see, I did a little cut crease today, and lashes are all, brows are done, and I put a base on. I'm a little bit, don't mind me as well, I'm so nasal, I've got the cold, and I haven't done a video in ages, so I thought, right, suck it up and just do one. So there's a whole bunch of new products coming out from Urban Decay, which I'm really excited about. I have a couple of the highlighters and a bronzer here. So I have Sin and Fireball highlighter. I'm going to use those today to highlight, as well as the eyeshadow X by Urban Decay. Also the new bronzer Beached, and it's just in the color bronze. They have it in Sunkissed as well, which has a pink undertone. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the concealer here where I want to contour. I just kind of dot it. If I make a mess of this and put too much on, you'll see me like carve it out. I carve it out anyway. Then you're just gonna blend it. I'm just using a little Real Techniques brush. It'll look a little bit mucky until it's fully blended. I feel a little bit Egyptian today. So, I don't like my contour to be too like neat. Like everyone's like, oh, it needs to be a harsh line. I think if it's a harsh line, sometimes you kind of cross a line between like drag queen and a nice contour. I just think it should be like blended nicely. Like obviously people that do it with like the lines, it's still blended, but it's just not too sharp. And you don't want it to look mucky either. Just keep buffing that in until you kind of get the right, and I kind of bring a little bit up. I didn't draw any lines on my forehead because I hate that like halo that people do, where all you see is like this like head contour. Blend, people. Okay, so I use two of the light shades, so people literally think I'm nuts. This is like the whitest shade, Fair Neutral and Light Neutral. When I don't have tan on, you'll hear me like clearing my nose. When I don't have tan on, I use this one. It's like such a nice highlight. I'll probably mix it a little bit with the Light Neutral today. So for my cheeks here, or sorry, I don't even know what you call this bit, jawline, I'm gonna just do this. And then we're going to blend that with the same brush. And because there's a bit of the dark on this brush, it kind of helps blend it up a wee bit as well. This can be sharp, and then you just blend it out a bit with the powder. So I'm just kind of, don't want any dark down there either. People go like so into it and do like nose contours and all this kind of stuff, but like see the difference between that side and that side now. And I'm gonna put highlight up here anyway, so don't be worried about that. But it's not like a super harsh line. Like I don't know, it looks maybe a bit harsh on camera, but in real life, like that's the whole thing about it, is you don't want to look like really crazy in real life. I mean, it's all great doing the sharp lines for like a photograph, but then when it comes to real life and you look like a man, it's not ideal. Nobody wants that. Everyone kind of would do dark here and here, but I don't. My foundation's darker, so I'll just put a wee bit there in the middle, and I'll do a little bit on my nose as well. I've had a couple like scars here in the middle of my forehead from chicken pox when I was little, and of course spots, because I'm a picker. I like to poke. So yeah, that's not ideal either, because they're still kind of, well, the chicken pox one's not so much, but the ones from the spot on my forehead not so long ago, it doesn't take to foundation the same as everything else. I have to put like so much primer on, and I have to be careful not to put too much foundation in the middle of my forehead, because then it goes like creased and kinky. So I'm just blending everything out. So just FYI, if you have a spot or a scab or something that's kind of in the process of healing, just put a little bit less on that. It'll make it look a bit better. So yeah, that's just that all blended in then. And it's just giving me a little bit more shape. than my orange face that I had before. I'm gonna go in with the same color that was light neutral in the Naked Skin, and I'm gonna go under my eye, but I don't want to bring it too close to the eye, and then I'm gonna feather it out here a little bit. I do it all very messy, like these people drawing clowns on their face and stuff. That's just something cool to make things go viral. But yeah, people don't do that every day. So just for something quick and easy. And then I'll blend that out again. I don't like to bring it too close to the eye because sometimes I make the mistake then and then it totally ruins the eye makeup that I've done, especially if I've done like a messy like under eye or something. Right, okay. So that is all done there. So I've got my contour sort of highlight up here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bake it. So you wanna get a wet beauty blender. This is like a Real Techniques one. I kind of didn't see the point in buying an actual beauty blender. I will buy one eventually, but it was 20 quid for a sponge. Unless it's a better quality sponge, I don't really understand why I would want to spend £20 on a sponge when I can get one in Primark actually for £1. This was I think £7 or something, and I only bought it because it was buy one get one free. And then I went into Primark 5 minutes later and they had ones in there, which are great by the way. So to bake, today I'm using the Ben Nye Luxury in Cameo, but usually I would use the Naked Skin Ultra Definition powder, the loose one obviously, which I don't actually have any left. I always use the lightest one in that, but since I don't have that, I'm just gonna do this. So anywhere that you've put a lighter concealer, you just want to pat that on. Not too much. That maybe looks like I'm putting a lot on, but I'm not really putting too much on. I'm just kind of patting that in. Just because when I blend that away, that will keep everything in place. Oh, I can't breathe. Right. A little bit on there. I know I didn't put anything light here, but I always find just putting this on my foundation works a bit better for me because I've done it before where I put light here and then it just looks way too cakey. I'm actually going to blend it out in the middle already instead of baking that little bit because it likes to cake up on me. Right, okay, under eye. So. Just bring that up there. Okay, so look at the state of my nose. What have I done, girl? Gonna go for like a little pointier edge. I'm just gonna bring it up the middle. And my nose is a little bit better than what I had done. Okay. So usually we just let that bake, but I, before I rub that away, I go in with my bronzer. That was the new Urban Decay. And I'm gonna go in there and use that with my contour. You want to buff everything away, but I just buffed that away already. So that's me done with the bronzer part of it, so you can kind of see I've darkened that up. Ugh, my nose. Now it's a waiting game. Oh, maybe I should do some lipstick. My fave lip liner at the minute is 1993 from Urban Decay. Just gonna sharpen that slightly. And let's get, oh, hold on a minute. Girl, schoolboy error is going on steady today. I'm gonna get a little bit of X. And I'm gonna stick it on there. Did I say a little bit? Just wait and see. This is Stark Naked by Urban Decay. I pair it with 1993 because it's a little bit lighter and I like to have a slightly darker lip line. Right, okay, so we blended all of that out. Excuse me. Coughing away. Right. Now you can see that it's slightly lighter. Now, I'm gonna go in with my, if I can find it. This is a Real Techniques brush as well. All I've been using, by the way, is Real Techniques brushes for this. I'm gonna put a little bit of my setting spray on it. I just use All Nighter. You can use like any kind of little spray. I'm gonna go into, I kind of mix them, but you can use whatever. I'll go into Sin first, into highlight. We're literally gonna do this. And if everyone saw the video, I'm not sure of the person's name, I think it was like Steven something shared it on my Facebook page. And it was the drag queen with like the best makeup ever, by the way. Saying, yeah, you just want to put this on until your skin turns into metal. And that is like my life goal. Like that saying I'm actually taking to the grave. If you don't put on your highlight, you ain't gonna shine bright. Crazy. Yeah, basically just pack that right on there. Like, can you actually see my life getting better? Yes. The answer is yes, life is better. We put some in the nose. A little bit up here. Like, literally, I want to be shining from every, like, area of my face. So that was the Sin. I'm gonna put a little bit of Fireball on too because I like a little bit of the pink tone in it. Like, literally, I don't think you guys realize how much highlighter I need in my life. I'm gonna go into work and they're just gonna see, like, my face. So shiny, it's not even funny. It's weird, I have such oily skin, right? And I love being matte as possible. But matte with my highlighter, I feel like that's totally okay. I'm getting it all over my eyebrows. Yep, so I'm literally gonna put it in all the places that are white, but only a little bit in those areas. On the nose, in the middle here. Then I'm gonna get my X from Urban Decay, and I'm gonna pop it in here. And up here. Don't worry, it's not gonna look as bright whenever I put my powder on top. Yeah, a little bit of X all over the show too. Right, okay. So we're literally shining to the sky right now with that highlight. Bit crazy. I'm gonna grab my Urban Decay Ultra Definition Powder in Light Warm. I always use warm that's lighter than my skin tone because your skin or foundation oxides. Can I speak correctly today? I have to take a masterclass later and I feel like this isn't gonna work because I can't even talk. So I always take one a little bit lighter than my skin tone simply because your foundation and stuff will oxidize through the day and I don't want to have disgusting orange patches all over my face. And it just depends on the foundation you use. It shouldn't really oxidize through the day, but some of them do. Mine doesn't, but that's irrelevant. I still don't want to put dark on dark. I just want it to look the same. So by Urban Decay, it's the 8 Hour. I'm gonna stick a little bit of that on. I kind of put it in between my highlighter and my contour because it just evens everything out so that you don't just see like highlight and then contour. There's a little bit of color there. And I always do it last. I don't know why, but it just seems to work for me. And it doesn't look as crazy now. So yeah, that is that all done. I'm gonna give myself a little spritz of setting spray. I ran out of all-nighter, so I'm using the D-Slick, which is the one catered to oily skin, which, to be honest, like, all of them are just as good. So if one's, like, not in stock, just get whatever. So it's fine. Okay, so that is the highlight and contour video. My makeup's done, I'm ready to go for the day. And if you want me to do a video on this cut crease, I will certainly do that next. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll be back again soon. Hopefully not sounding super nasally, but you know, everyone gets a little cold now and again. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. Shauna Christine. Thanks. Bye.